everyone. Welcome to Fit with FIBRO with Mia and I. I just wanted to share this video as part of the third episode, and this one's really good because through my experience with pain in my body and fatigue in my body, and a sort of deprived physical and mental body, you're always kind of pulled in certain directions, and those directions may not be your, let's call them ideals, aka, you want to be out of pain, you want to feel alive, essentially, and not be kind of pulled around by your pain, by your mental state and all that stuff. So one thing I began doing when I was in a lot of pain is I started stretching. But the thing that I found with the stretching was that although it was good, I would often after a few stretches I would get tired and I would stop. So what I found is blending stretching with activation, and that way too it's still subtle, meaning it's not like I'm jumping around or anything like that, but I'm feeling the physical exertion in my body and getting that blood pumping. So I'm not just stretching, I'm stretching, contracting, or in some ways in the fitness world it says contract, relax methods, things like this. So the first one you can start off with is just, and again, by all means use the method if you want, which is the contract, relax, and go in any position that feels good for you, or you can start with these ones and kind of go from there. Again, me personally, I don't mind following people. I don't mind investigating and being curious and having somebody show me, but ultimately we're all individual bodies, and we may feel the urge to want to listen to our body over listening to the person that's, for myself, listening to me. So just take the method that I use and use it for you, and maybe use these 5 exercises as a baseline. So here I'm just cross-legged. I am not on the best ground here. And again, another thing too is I'm not here to hurt myself or feel a lot of pain. I'm just gonna swing this around here. That's just for my ankles. All right, so in this position, what you're gonna do is just kind of roll over onto one knee, whatever knee you wanna start off with, just kind of come down. And so from here, I feel a stretch here. Everybody's gonna be different. And here you can start taking some nice deep breaths in and out, kind of getting relaxed. Trying to breathe from the back of your body here. Well, that's at least where I'm feeling it and where I want to kind of breathe in. I have a lot of pain in those sorts of areas, back pain, things like that. So this would be the relaxed stage of things, which can already be nice. You may already be winning and you can just start here, right? Or what I like to do is once I've kind of stood here, I contract, relax. So what that might look like is I might take the pressure off my hands a little bit. So now I'm on my fingertips, so I'm feeling like these muscles have to work and my abs are working. And then I may drop back down and now do a full relax, right? Hold for about 5 or 10 seconds, then I'll go back up, or I'll even try to come in this position, or whatever feels comfortable for me here. I'm pushing into the floor, and I'm trying to square my body up. Awesome. Oh, and then you can even, if you want to try, nice and slow, see if you can come down and up. Just playing with it a little bit. It's not fast paced, it's not crazy. You can go in the middle, again, same concept, and then head over to the other side. Oh, yeah. All right, and again, I'm not going to, for the sake of the length of the video, I'm not going to stay here too long, but again, here. Now you'll notice the feet. You also want to maybe do a foot switch. So I maybe go all 3 and then foot switch and then do both sides in the middle again. And then you can play with how you want to go about it. All right, so that's the first exercise. Second exercise you can do in seated position here. It's really up to you. You can even go on your knees, whatever's going to feel comfortable, and you're just going to go into a side bend. So a side bend, you can have your hand here, you're gonna reach up, you can bend the elbow to start to get a nice little stretch. Now if you find yourself tilting like this and your hips coming off, just try to be somewhat balanced so that, or shift a little bit more weight through here and reach. So this arm, it's gonna bend a little bit, or I might keep it straight. I'm just gonna hang out here. So here what I can start doing is, this hand is the support hand, so I can start easing off on the support hand, and now I'm starting to feel tension moving through here. And then I can relax, I can drop into it a little bit. Always making sure, just controlled breath, again, 1 finger, 2 fingers. And then eventually what you can do, when you come out of this, I like to bring the arm down first, and then come up. And then what I might do is 1 finger, and I just might do a few reps. And again, both sides. Oh, it feels so good. This is, again, the side body in the back for me is the big one. You can look up at the hand, look down wherever you're feeling comfortable. Again, 1 finger, feeling that tension. And again, you can kind of, I like to bring the arm down. And you can even go a little bit of side bends without the arm. However, the arm really accentuates the stretch. Bend it a little bit if you'd like. All right, next one is going to be the chest. So here, you can do this against the wall. I like to just keep it simple wherever I'm at, just kind of figure it out here. So you're going to have the arm bent at 90 degrees. So 90 degrees from the elbow to the shoulder, and then this arm is at roughly around 90. And again, you can play with different arm positions, but this is one we'll do. So from here, lying down, you can kind of go into the scarecrow pose. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your right hip bone, and you're going to place it where your belly button is. So my belly button there, I'm gonna place my right hip where in the line with my belly button where it was sitting, and I'm going to twist over and look over this side. Now, if you should keep the shoulder down here and try not to shrug too much, and you're just going to find a position that works well for you, getting a nice stretch. So the contracting here is what you're going to do is when you're holding this for about 30 seconds, taking some deep breaths, you're going to push the elbow, the wrist, you can even do the fingers, the shoulder, you're going to kind of gently push it into the ground. Again, really promoting activation in the muscles, stimulating my stomach muscles, because when I'm pushing, it's a whole body exercise. I just start feeling everything light up, and then I might relax into it, tell my body to relax, so I might shift it back and forth, and then I go back in. And then I press, 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 and then you can actually start pressing a little bit more, and then what I like to do after about, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those, is I lean forward a bit more here, and then I raise my arm off the ground. And this is really good to really emphasize. And notice how when I roll back, my arm comes down. So you're trying to find that real good tension here, that really challenge point. And I might hold this for as long as I can, 15 to 30 seconds. Whew. And relax it out. Sometimes if you're feeling a lot of tension, just kind of shake it out, whatever feels good, lie on it, and then you'll shift over to the other side. So again, 90-90, belly button, left hip, where that is. And then again, spend some time here to relax, breathe in and out. And again, pressure, pressure, pressure. And relax. Next one is going to be for the hamstrings. So you can have both legs out, or you can have one leg in. You can do either one you want. So here, I know everyone's going to be at a different stage. You might have your knees bent because that's where you're at. You can also do this standing up, and that may feel more comfortable for you. But feet, wherever they feel comfortable, they don't have to be completely together, they can be a little bit wider, whatever's gonna feel comfortable. So here, even if you're really struggling, what you can do is just try to hold on to your legs. You might be like, whew, this is pretty intense. Now, if you find that even just the stretching is not a relaxed position, I strongly recommend that you either grab something, like there's something to grab, or maybe go up against the wall and just have your body so like you're not super strained. Because again, there should be a relaxed phase. That's why like when I hold on to my legs, that's a sense of like just getting a stretch. So here what I can do, a few things. So holding this, getting comfortable, might move a little bit, see what my body's feeling. Not stressing it too much. Again, I should always have like a normal breath. So here I've got a few options. Again, depending on where you're at, I can grab onto my toes here, is I might try to pull myself with my feet, or even with my hands, I might pull myself towards my feet now, and I'm still able to be somewhat relaxed. And then the strength phase of this is going to be letting go, but not moving the rest of my body. So I'm trying to hear, now my abs are really turning on, right? And feeling the stretch in my hamstrings. Depending, if I pull my toes closer, I'll feel it in my calves or even in my feet. I feel it quite a bit in my feet, which I feel like I'm feeling the urge to massage my feet. A little bit here. And then when I relax, I'll just grab on. And I'll just kind of relax for a second, 5 to 10 seconds, back in again, relax. Now, the activation phase I could do for this, which ones can be pretty intense, is I might do this and then I might try to use some strength, and you might have to lean back quite a bit, but I'll try to lift my legs off, use my arms, and I'll try to hold this for as long as I can. Challenging. Oh, and relax. And again, I might just settle down in this position, maybe come out, rock it out a little bit here. Whew. That's good. Next one you're gonna do is for your quads. So this one's a lying down exercise. So again, lying down here, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna grab onto one leg, like this, pull your heel into your butt. I don't know if you can see full face in the video. And then from this position, you're just gonna push. Well, first you're gonna hold, and then you're gonna push the leg away with your foot. So I'm pushing my foot to the ground, holding, 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 and then relax. I'll pull my heel into my butt a bit more. Again, contract, 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 contract. Relax, pulling. You can use two hands if you got the flexibility. And then the activation from there is going to just be, try to keep the heel in towards the butt and then lift the knee off the ground. Just like that. Here I'm really feeling it in my butt, a bit of my hamstring. And I'll try to hold that. I can even come into a little bit of a back bend if that feels okay. And then relax, and then do the other side. Grab and hold. All right, so there you guys have it. Contract, relax, and then effort. Some sort of opposite motion. Again, just try to be, if you can, I know this is sometimes hard if you're new at this, but try to be a little intuitive. Just explore and see what your body wants, or what you feel might be fun or to try out, and just kind of be like a little bit of a scientist, so have a little bit of a play with it. So hope you enjoyed that video, and yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know.